Coffee and Beats album review. Jenevieve, CRYSALIS.
There will be a short delay of flight.
Mic check 1 2. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for another edition of Coffee and Beats. And please do yourself a favor, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. Hit the bell for notifications so you can get notified every time I drop a new video. So again, make sure you ring the bell before you come into the cafe/record store. And also keep in mind, if you want to contribute to Coffee and Beats and contribute to the movement, contribute to the page, all the links are down below in regards to my Buy Me a Coffee page and also my PayPal. So it's all optional. No one's forcing your hand here, but it definitely helps with the content on this channel. Now, with that being said, let's get into our review of the new Jenevieve record. And this is the second full-length album from none other than R&B sensation Jenevieve. And I've been an avid, thorough listener of her music over the past maybe 5 years. Jenevieve been slowly building her name with a mix of smooth vocals and cool vibey tracks over the years. And from her early stages, her early singles, one most notably Baby Powder, which is one of my favorite tracks from her and the track that put her on the map, her debut album Division saw grave success. It was very good. It's an excellent album. I really enjoyed it. It came out right before I started this Coffee and Beats page, and it was definitely heavy in the rotation. I think a couple of her songs made my top 100 albums of those Spotify plugged playlists that they put together and curate at the end of the year. Division was really good. It was a very easygoing album, but it also had emotion to it. And CRYSALIS, which is her new album, feels like her fully stepping into her sound, more confident, more polished, but still personal. And some of the producers that I'm going to mention here, most of the work was done by Elijah Gabor, and I wasn't able to find a lot of research on Elijah Gabor. I'm going to talk about him a little bit further in the review. He's a little known producer, and then other producers also contributed, like Tommy Parker and Scott White and a few others. And Jenevieve also wrote most of this album. She linked up with some very talented producers who really know how to keep things simple and still layered. The beats have the spacey vibe to them. The synths, they breathe throughout the track. Everything feels warm without losing that punch that Jenevieve drives home for with her vocals. Now, my first reaction, a matter of fact, before I even get into talking about hitting the play button from the start to finish, I'd be remiss if I mentioned one of the lead singles off the album. One of them was Haiku, but the other one was Head Over Heels, which really stuck with me. It has been in my rotation from quite some time before this album dropped. I instantly got that driving down Lakeshore Drive on a summer night type of feeling. And I'm from Chicago, so if you're from Chicago, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Windows down, city lights bouncing off the buildings, and the water from Lake Michigan just sparkling and glistening. It's that perfect mix of calm and excitement, and that set the tone for me going in to this album. Now, like I mentioned, Head Over Heels, it has that late night cruise energy that I just mentioned, and this track is pure Chicago summer vibes, in my opinion. Now, she might not be from Chicago, but that's what it gave me. Diving deeper into the album, I'm just gonna go just to select a couple of songs a few songs that I really enjoyed off the track list. At the beginning, you got CRYSALIS, which is smooth and spacey. It feels like floating through your own thoughts. It's very smooth. Flight Risk, also the song Flight Risk has restless vibes, but keeps it moving with this beat that perfectly reflects and marinates with Genevieve's voice. Also a nice night drive track. You see a little sassiness coming from Jenevieve on this project, so very good. Haiku, which is one of the lead singles off the album. It's a very poetic track. Every line lands right. HVN, now I might not be saying this right, but HVN High, it's edgy, it's moody with a little bit of grit. And also I like Nocturne, which feels like a calm after the storm type of moment. It's slow, it's very dreamy. Party Crashers, she has a little fun with it, a lot of confidence. And the one thing that I like about Jenevieve, she knows her limitations when it comes to a lot of these tracks. She's not over singing here. She's not trying to blow you away with these high octane vocals. She is just a walking vibe. And one of the things that I also appreciate about Jenevieve in comparison to most R&B artists, and please don't attack me in the comment sections when I say this, but I love her modesty. You got a lot of R&B artists that feel like they have to show skin. They have to show you the curves, show you all the things that this R&B artist provide. But here she just keeps it simple. She's very modest in dress. The hair is blooming. It's popping out of the screen, so to speak. And Jenevieve is just laid back with it. If you watch a lot of her videos, she has this very chill vibe to her. So I really enjoy this project. I really enjoy her as an artist. I feel like there needs to be a little bit more of a push when it comes to her music, when it comes to promoting and advertising. I did see a couple of ads that were rolling around in regards to the promotion leading up to this album, but I didn't see enough. I need to see more. And Jenevieve is worth the attention that this album should be getting. Now, there are a couple of notes I want to jot down here in regards to some of the critiques. Into the Void, even though it's cool and it's airy, I kind of wish it had more push to really pull me in. And then you have Beam Me Up, which is the last and final track on the album. She doesn't quite stick the landing with this one. It's spacey like most of the work that is on this album, but maybe a little bit too chill. Maybe she should have went out on a more enthusiastic note, but I like Beam Me Up. It's not my favorite track off the album. Just shows you how good this album is. There are a lot of tracks that you can throw into a playlist or just play all the way through if you really enjoy this album from front to back. Now, as far as production here, it is a big win for me. Nothing feels overdone. It's far from plain. Room for vocals to breathe with Jenevieve here. A lot of the beats complement her voice very well. Every sound feels like it's placed exactly where it should be. It's headphone music, but also perfect for a night drive, perfect to just bump while you got people over. People are gonna really be grooving to this one. So CRYSALIS, my final thoughts on this one is very smooth yet moody, and it's easy to live with. Jenevieve and her team built a vibe that feels personal but also easy to share. It's an easy listen. It's an album you can play from front to back without skipping around extremely too much. I give this one 4.25 out of 5. That is 4 coffee cups out of 5. All right, 4 fire coffee cups out of 5. And so Jenevieve, if you're listening, keep doing what you're doing. Can't wait to the next project, and I can't wait to possibly see a concert in Chicago. We'll see what happens, but shout out to Jenevieve for giving us a very dope record. Before we leave the cafe slash record store, I just wanted to give you guys an express lane recommendation. And that is by none other than curator and DJ Josh Mason Quinn, aka Somewhere Soul. If you're in the mood for something very smooth, something very soulful, a little bit of global flavor to it, well, check this album out. It's called Rituals Volume 1. It's a lot of featured artists on here. It's a beautiful blend of jazz and soul, world rhythms that feels both fresh and timeless. It's also perfect for a chill evening, or if you want something to just study to, you're trying to get your creative focus on. I think this is the perfect project for you. Definitely worth adding to your rotation. Also have a mini review of the new Rhea Moran album Cubico. It will be on my Buy Me a Coffee page, so click that link below to check out my review of this particular project. Very good. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it. It is definitely worth your time. And so with that being said, thank you for watching this episode of Coffee and Beats. I am your musical barista, Rod the Magnificent. And again, when it comes to coffee, when it comes to music, stay grounded for life. I will see you guys on the next episode. It feels really good to be back. It's been a while since I did an episode, but we're back in full force. A lot of albums to get to, a lot of albums coming out. But until then, stay grounded, musically grounded for life, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.